Okay, this is going to be the final tutorial for Act 1. This is going to be after the frog encounter, up to where you meet up with Liquid. Go ahead and start by equipping your solar gun and then running up the rubble area here and then over the crates. After you get out of the alley here, go ahead and give your solar gun a charge if you need to. Be sure to stay out of these guys' sights because, again, they don't like you. There are a few parts in the future, in Act 2 and 3 I believe, that they don't mind you being there, so, which is a good thing, of course. We'll go ahead and move forward to trigger the in-game cutscene here with the tank. Excuse me. Go ahead and just wait for this to end. Sorry, I can't skip it. Alright, go ahead and go over to the pavement here. Should be able to get in there without anybody seeing you. Once you're there, go ahead and lay down. Just have camouflage. Watch out for the guy who falls off the building. Make sure he doesn't land on you. Go ahead and head towards that ladder and you'll be able to climb underneath the vent. Once you come out of there should be two guys to your left, so don't be alarmed because they don't see you. Once you get to this point here, go ahead and crawl over to the left a little bit until you see that window on the building across the street from you. Because at that point, after those two soldiers die there, you'll see somebody, a PMC soldier, will carry a rocket launcher up to the window to shoot a tank, which you can go ahead and get rid of before he gets off a single shot. After which, go ahead and crawl up forward a little bit. Let yourself camo so no one really sees you. And wait for the tank to pass by. It's really nice to have the tank here because it takes care of a lot of the soldiers and also gives you cover. But once the tank moves on, move to your right behind the dumpster and stay on the pavement here. Just try to keep in the try to keep in the shadows and out of everybody's sight. Wait for everybody to move on. As they're moving up, you can creep up behind them as well. Let yourself camo again. Once you get to this point, you can go ahead and cross the street onto the other side. You can do one of two things. You can do what I'm about to do, which is just go ahead and head straight down the road here. Or you can go behind the van and go behind the building to stay out of everybody's sights. It's whatever you want to do. Like I said, there's always multiple ways to approach the situation in this game. We'll go ahead and go on the pavement here and try to stay in the shadows once more. There's a PMC soldier there, but he should run away, I believe. Yeah, there he is. Once you make your way towards those sandbags, the two PMC soldiers which are taking shelter behind it should evacuate the area and head to the middle of the street to fight the tank. And while they're doing that, you should be in the clear to head for this ladder here. Go ahead and get up and start climbing it. Go ahead and remain crouching when you're up here, that way you stay out of everybody's sight. After this, you're going to have the cutscene here with the bulldozer coming in, with which you can just go ahead and skip. This part's fairly easy. It's not as hard as you might think it would be. But once you go ahead and start here, you can go ahead and run up to the car on the left-hand side here. And once you get to this point here, you can do a little roll and lay flat on the ground. That way you don't alarm those two PMC soldiers on the side there. Get yourself camo and keep crawling all the way up until you get past the crates here. once you do get past the crates, go ahead and pull out your solar gun and knock out this PMC soldier who's posted up above. Alright. If it does alarm the PMC soldiers behind you, they shouldn't see you, and they shouldn't go into any kind of caution mode, so you should be alright. Be careful here, because the guy at the other end can see you. And you don't have to trank the people like I do here. I just do it just for the heck of it, and just to, keep them from getting into a caution phase. Because once people are more in caution, then they call for reinforcements, and it just gets tighter security, and which makes it more difficult. So after I knock people out, I tend to trank them, because it's really no big deal. You always find more bullets later on, especially during boss fights. Go ahead and just wait here. It's kind of hard to see, because once again I apologize for actually just videotaping my TV. I really don't have a way to hook it up to my camcorder. But wait for these guys to pass by. I know it's hard to see because of the lighting and the focusing on the camera, so just bear with me. Hopefully I can get a capture card soon. That way I can actually record directly to my computer. And once that happens, it'll make everything a lot easier for me and you. But go ahead and just keep creeping up behind this guy. He really shouldn't notice you at all. So just keep crawling along the edge here. You don't really have to let yourself camouflage either, because he doesn't really look around behind him. Just keep crawling here, and you'll come to an opening in the wall to your left-hand side, past this tree. Once you get here, go ahead and lean against the fence and sneak behind the area here. And what you want to do here is you want to get a headshot on the guard in the tower. That way he doesn't go into any type of caution alert phase if he sees you. You can go and grab those trank bullets for your sniper rifle, which, by the way, I recommend to get. It's very useful against the boss fight with Raging Raven and the Crying Wolf fight. I mean, you can buy guns from Drebin, but you can't buy bullets because he doesn't sell them at all. But around this area you want to be careful because of the troops that are posted around. You want to use your tranquilizer gun to knock them out, because if anybody hears you shoot your solar gun, it'll cause them to go into a caution, or have them, they might see you and cause an alert phase. Go and trank this guy here. There's a PMC soldier stationed to the right-hand side. Depending on your timing, he might be walking past the truck, or he might be standing there looking in your direction, but you'll just have to wait and see how he'll be when you run your playthrough. There's no PMC soldier here. You can just go and crawl up to. If you just wait for a little bit, you can try to shoot him like I tried to here, but more likely he's just going to move on. And that's the end of Act 1. So once you get there, it'll trigger all the other cutscenes. I'll be doing some Act 2 footage here pretty soon. I need to start recording that, so I'll be posting those up. If you like the videos, once again, just keep subscribing, and if you need help with something, let me know, and I'll try to get to it as quick as possible. Thanks for watching.